Peace, family. We have some breaking news to tell you. A disappointing breaking news, obviously. Officer Michael Rosefeld, the man who shot unarmed teenager in Pittsburgh, 17-year-old Antoine Rose, shot him 3 times in the back, has been released on an unsecured bond. This is so freaking outrageous. I'm going to go ahead and play this video and give you the rest of my commentary.
Well, actually, I did just speak with Senior Judge Regis Welch, the judge who did handle Rosfeld's arraignment this morning. He released Rosfeld on a $250,000 unsecured bond. Now, that means Rosfeld, as you heard, did not have to put up any money for his release. Criminal defense attorneys say it's almost unheard of for a homicide suspect to be released on an unsecured bond. But the judge told me this is an unusual case. Judge Welch told me, quote, "I make my decision on bond based on circumstances, based on prior record, and based on the possibility or probability that a defendant might flee. In this case, there was no question in my mind the defendant was not a flight risk." Now, the judge also said the guy turned himself in, showed up for court this morning with a lawyer. It's obvious he's going to answer these charges. Finally, Welch said, "I'm not going to defend myself to anyone except to God and the president judge. I'm very comfortable with what I did. If either side does not like it, they know what to do." Now, the judge said the DA's office has the right to appeal the bond to the president judge. As you just heard from Stephen Zappel, the DA, he said he does not plan to appeal the bond at this time, although they did object to the bond in court. Now, I asked Judge Welch if he has ever issued an unsecured bond in a homicide case. He's been a judge for some 43 years, and he said he could not recall that ever happening. Live in the newsroom, Paul Van Osdale, Pittsburgh's Action News 4.
You know, this is getting out of hand. This is ridiculous. He shot an unarmed black teenager in the back, killing him Antoine Rose Jr. in the back, and he's been released on an unsecured bond. See, this is what concerns me about this. Every time a police officer was shot and killed, this is why I said, this is what's concerned me about this, right? I mean, you kill an unarmed black teenager, 17 years old, who ran away from police. And this idiot, this moron, will get an unsecured bond without paying anything. See, this is what concerns me about the criminal justice system, ladies and gentlemen. When it comes to, black people in this country, we've been suffering from the unjustly criminal justice system for decades. So he let this officer walk on an unsecured bond, claiming that he's not a flight risk. And this is what's so upset about this case. If they let him go on an unsecured bond, they may not even indict him. Or matter of fact, they might not even. This is what I'm saying. I am so upset right now, guys. It is so unreal. He was charged, but now he was released on an unsecured bond. When if it comes to black people in this country, we've been charged with a crime, we stay charged. No bond, no bail. See, this is why I'm telling you, I got a bad feeling about this. Like other cases in this country, I got a very bad feeling about this. That this officer might walk, like any other officer is going to walk. So, what do you think about this story? Share this video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, also my Black Junction channel as well. Because this right here is the reason why that we can't trust law enforcement, that we can't trust the criminal justice system, period. Because of this. So with that being said, this is Lions Den signing off. Deuces.